Hi, welcome to my channel. Today I am going to be hanging up a curtain rod and hanging some plants on it. My cats have been getting into all my plants, so I want to get them up and out of their reach. So about a week ago I ordered a curtain rod and I'm going to hang that up. And then I got some like macrame twine. So I'm going to be making some twine hangers and then we're going to put them all up and hopefully that will keep the cats away from them. So let's get started. We'll see how this goes. Okay, so I already did some measurings. I was checking to see if there was any studs, and I think I'm gonna be able to get them into a stud right here and on the far end. But in the middle, there was none, and so I will have to be putting in the anchor to keep it up and help support it better. But let's see if this actually gets into the right hole. Okay, let's give it a try. Definitely hit a stud, so that's good news. Okay, and time for my second one. Back it up. Perfect. So now I'm gonna set this down and we're gonna install the first one just to make sure everything is looking good, and then we'll move on. I'm gonna grab 2 screws, and where did my screwdriver go? Here it is. Wish I had a slightly better angle. Let me try to move this over some. All of the cat toys are in the way. Okay, yeah, that's better. It's definitely getting into a stud, so that's great news. Almost good. I just need maybe I should leave that there. Oh, geez. This is exhausting. Okay, good enough. There's like a tiny bit of wiggle, but not that much, so I'm calling it good. That was ridiculous. But we got it, so time to move on to the center one. So I measured how far apart the distances are, and they're all 14.5 inches down. So then I put the things in place. Okay, I got the holes drilled, and so now I'm going to put in the screw. It actually may have gotten into a stud because that's going in really tight. So that's great news. Actually, I think I got that a little too pushed in, but we'll see. Whew, that went in great. So now it's time to move on to the next one. Don't mind the blanket covered chair either. The cats were trying to climb up it and I didn't want them to scratch the leather. So I got both of my leather chairs covered up. I'm trying to teach them not to climb up them. We'll see how that goes. Ooh, jeez. Definitely gonna need a vacuum. Ugh. Wish I could move this chair over, but it's so heavy to move, especially by myself. Okay, there we go. Last one. This one I didn't measure yet because it was out of the way. Okay, and then we're gonna go here. There we go. We're gonna go here. Okay, finally got all those in. That was exhausting, but we did it. So now it is time to put this up. Let's push this up. That's looking awesome. I need to undo this one a little bit more. Awesome, perfect. Okay, I'm not OSHA compliant, I guess. Okay, how does that look? Pretty good. Okay, now it is time to get all my plants done. I did do 4 of them already. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So I am going to put them up here right now, and then I'm gonna do my final one to show you how I made all these. But I'm trying to think of the easiest way to get them all the way down to here. I'm gonna have to start that way and kind of just work my way down. I wish I had 2 ladders. I'm gonna grab a dining room chair. So I'm gonna do this one first because it's my smallest one and it's gonna be closest to the kitties. So I want it to be up higher. Okay, let's see. Okay, that is looking good. Leave that maybe right there. Hopefully it will get enough sun. It's a little short, but if I get some S-hooks, it will drop it down even more. So I think it will be fine. Yeah, the cats won't be able to reach that, which is my main reason for all this. Okay, let's see. Okay, next I'm gonna hang up my aloe. That one goes down a lot further than the others, so we'll see if I shrink that up maybe a little bit. I'm not gonna do that now though. It works fine for now. Okay, I'm gonna put this one up and then we'll do the final one together. So here's my cactus. Okay, that's looking good. So I'm gonna show you how I made this final one. Okay, so this is how I made my hanging macrame plant holders. First off, you're gonna need 4 pieces of string. And they need to be long enough that when you fold them in half, it will still have some room. So let's say about that's good. Just kind of been eyeballing it. It's almost my wingspan, so that should be plenty, but then you need 4 of those. So take that piece of string and measure out 4 of them. 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so there are my 4 pieces of string. Now, how this curtain was delivered was in all these segments and you kind of twisted them together. So I have an extra one of these. So I've been taking that. You fold your 4 pieces in half, like so. And then I've been sliding it on through the middle like this and then tying it on here so I know that it is wide enough to fit on my curtain. At some point I'll probably get some S-hooks too, and that will make it easier to get on and off. But for now, this will work perfectly fine. So I have it like that. Now, with this, you wanna divide it into 4 sections. So I'm gonna do, these 2 are right next to each other. Try to get them right next to each other because if you do them when they're too opposite, they'll look a little funny when it's hanging down. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Awesome. So for the first one, you need to take the first string and up pretty high, about as far down as you want it to dangle. You want to tie it like so. And you're going to do that to all 4 of the strings you just divided. Try to make sure that the knots are roughly at the same length as the other one. There we go. Then after you get those 4 knots done, you are going to take one of the strings from that first knot and one of the strings from the second knot and tie those together slightly below so it kind of makes a V shape. There we go. And then we're going to do that to all the other ones. And again, try to make them the same length roughly. Okay, and then let's do these 2. For the last 2 on the far outer edges, you're gonna kind of take underneath and tie together as well. And then once those are all done, you're gonna need to tie off the end, kind of like how you did the top. So you're just gonna take all the strings and knot them together. That is looking good. So you'll have something that looks like this, and when you pull it apart, it kind of makes a little thing that can cradle the pot. And then you're gonna take it and kind of open it up, pop your pot in the center, and then pick it up like this, and pull it tight. And there you have it. A beautiful macrame hanging plant with a little dangle at the bottom. So let's put this up and finish off this project. Here is how it all turned out. Little Miss Agatha is bird watching, but all my plants are safe from her. So this project is finally done. I'm very happy with how this turned out. I think it will be a great way to keep my cats out of my plants, and I won't have to worry about them as much, both the cats and my plants. And it looks really nice. If I ever decide to put up a curtain, it's there if I need it, but I was never really planning on having one out here. So I am very happy with how this project turned out. This was a very fun project. It was a little difficult at times, but I was able to do it all by myself, and I'm very happy about that. So if you like this kind of content, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.